entertaining universe. No one, maybe there is someone who talks about this on certain days of Vlogmas, but for me today, I thought I'd talk about it because it's really important that we discuss it. Now, I realize that a lot of you may already know that 2021 is coming to a close. You know it's only 3 weeks away from being the end of the month. You also know that it's 2 weeks away from Christmas. If you don't, now you know. So think about this. Today is December 10th. Vlogmas Day 10. Now, I realize that some of you may think that Christmas is still 15 days away. But if you think about it with me here for a second, it is technically 15 days away. If you're counting a different way, which I don't know why you would, it's basically, I'm not saying it's fully 2 weeks away. It's 2 weeks and about a day away from Christmas Day. And those 15 days could easily go by really quickly. Just like the first 10 days of Vlogmas have gone by, it could easily go by just as quickly as the first 10 days. Now, I know there's still, plenty of time between now and then, and there's still, 21 days until 2021 comes to a close. You guys got to realize that 2021 is practically over. Now, I understand that a lot of you still want to put hope and faith and all that stuff into the rest of this year, the 21 days that are left. Those 21 days are going to come and go really quickly. I mean, just look at the first 10 days we've had of Vlogmas. We talked about movies, we've talked about books, we've talked about TV shows, we've talked about, we've done a piece of information, there's so much that I've already talked about, and there's still so much more that we could talk about on this channel between now and Christmas. Now, for me, that's what we celebrate. Now, Christmas in our household is going to be coming early because my oldest brother has to work on Christmas Day. Because that's how his job is. He works in a restaurant, and not every single restaurant is going to be closed on Christmas Day. Just like not every single restaurant's going to be, or not every single business is going to be closed on New Year's Eve day or New Year's Day. There are going to be some places that are open on both Christmas Day, New Year's Eve Day, and New Year's Day. So, and the reason why some places stay open is so that you can do returns. Even though I don't know why you would be doing returns on Christmas Day, that would be crazy hectic, and no one should have to experience that firsthand. And it's, I don't know, listen, I don't know what 2022 is going to have in store, or what's going to happen on New Year's Eve Day, or New Year's Day, or any of that stuff. But what I do realize is that 14 or 15 days, however you want to look at it, is going to be here before we know it. And that's for Christmas Day. 21 days until the end of the month. And it's really basically 21, 22, however you want to look at it, until 2022. And there's a lot of things happening in 2022 that may be interesting to you guys or may be uninteresting to you that I'm going to be doing on this channel. For example, even though this has nothing to do with 2022, I have some New Year's resolutions planned out. Now, in the next 21 days, I could have new things that I'm going to add to that New Year's resolutions for next year. But we'll see. That's what I'm going to leave it at, is we'll see. Now, I've said this time and time again, on December 31st, we are going to do a recap of all of the New Year's resolutions I set for this year and go over them on December 30th, which is the day before the end of the year. And then on December 31st, we're going to tell you all of the New Year's resolutions that I plan to do for next year, hopefully. I'm not saying that it's going to happen like that or anything of that nature. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. Now, there are a couple movies I want to, before you jump down my throat, there are a couple of films that are still yet to be released in 2021. For example, I've talked about it, I think I talked about it yesterday, the new Matrix Resurrections, December 22nd. You know, the Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th. I apologize. I didn't mean to say September. I meant to say December. And there may be a few others that are being released that are still yet to be figured out for this year. There's going to probably be a whole slew of, or a whole bunch of movies in 2022 that are going to be worth it. At least I know at least one, maybe two. I believe the new Jurassic World movie is in June sometime. Jurassic World Dominion, and then there's the the Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore on April 15th. Now, other than those two movies, I'm not sure what else is going to be released in 2022 that could be worth going to see. No, that one might have already been released. I'm not sure. Top Gun Maverick was supposed to be released this year. Maybe it was released or something along those lines. Or maybe it's being released in 2022. I'm not sure. There's supposed to be like 3 or 4 Marvel films 3 Marvel films supposed to be being released next year. Or maybe 2. I can't remember. I'd have to go look at the calendar and see which movies are going to be worth it. Oh, another thing that's happening in 2022 is the Game of Thrones, the Dragon, Age of Dragons, or something along those lines. I'd have to go look at my phone to see when that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be sometime in early 2022. So it could be sometime in January, sometime in February, or sometime in March. That's going to be on HBO Max. There's possibly a couple more Marvel TV shows that are going to be on Disney Plus. There's the Peacemaker TV show that's supposed to be on HBO Max as well, and just a bunch of other stuff as well that's supposed to be happening in 2022. But let's focus on getting through these next 14 or 15 days until Christmas, or these next 21 or 22 days until 2022. Christmas in our house is going to be on December 21st, and Christmas Day is on December 25th. So it's about 4 days earlier than that. Like I said, there are no birthdays today, so we're not going to do that. There's 3 birthdays tomorrow on the 11th of December, and we'll talk more about those. It's actually a piece of information, I should say that, on for tomorrow's vlog. And I will see you tomorrow for a brand spanking new vlog. And ciao. Bye-bye.